Torrents of raging floodwater swept through the Midlands and West Country, killing at least 7 and bringing havoc to wide areas following 24 hours of torrential rain. This was the scene at Pensford in Somerset, where a massive force of floodwater ripped away the bridge carrying the A37 trunk road. When at last townsfolk were able to begin cleaning up operations, it proved a heartbreaking job. Lifelong possessions and homes were ruined. The fury of the racing waters had left a wide trail of terrible destruction in its wake. An indication of the severity of the storms which caused the flooding is the incredible rainfall recorded in Bath of 7 inches in 13 hours. It was a similar story in a widespread area encompassing Staffordshire, Warwickshire, Gloucestershire, Devon and Somerset. The job of repairing and cleaning up was assisted by the Army and the RAF. But with bridges down and many roads impassable, many holiday makers to the West Country were warned to postpone their journeys. Holidays were far from the thoughts of those who had been subjected to this outburst of nature. The swollen rivers told their own story of a time of death, fear, and destruction. Pensford, the Somerset town which caught the full fury of the recent floods, was drying up. An army-built Bailey Bridge replaced the original span, which was smashed by the floodwaters, and traffic moved once more on the A37, as the Duke of Edinburgh saw when he visited the flood-stricken area. The streets of Pensford, like so many other towns and villages in the West Country and Midlands, still showed the scars left by the raging torrents. The Duke summed up the situation as absolute chaos. But the townsfolk, many of whom had lost all of their possessions, were fighting their way back to something near normal. Even in this time of sad loss, they put on a brave face and an air of determination as they cleared up the mess left by the receding water. But at Lawrence Weston, Bristol Corporation's rubbish tip, where huge quantities of flood-damaged goods were dumped, despite official health warnings, scavengers continued to ransack the debris. Extra police were called in to patrol the area. Millions of cigarettes, frozen food and canned goods were removed from the tip, despite the warning that they might be contaminated by sewage. To discourage the scavenging, tobacco and cigarettes were later sprayed with gas and oil and bulldozed into the ground. Bristol's medical officer appealed to those who removed goods from the tip to get rid of what they had taken. If they did not, they could run the risk of serious illness. White